Maya Praya, talking about Bitcoin, blockchain, and life. Of course, don't worry, be happy. I just received a new T-shirt again in my beautiful post office. 2 people, so I'm gonna wait till some more people stream in, and then we talk a little bit more about Bitcoin, blockchain, and life. Yeah, maybe YouTube is shadow banning me because of the things that I said in yesterday's video. Because normally we bomb into 50, 60 viewers in the morning. So, okay. Guys, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, a little bit about the charts, maybe even a little bit about the news. I'm going to answer all your questions. And the first question, Peter Post. I am doing fine. Yes, how are you doing? All good. The weather is nice, guys. It's gonna be a sunny day. We had a few rainy, cloudy days, but now it's gonna be a sunny day. Check this. Look, the sun is already there, very early, and the beach is still empty. But it's like 8 o'clock over here. No, what time is it? It's 8:40, so it's 22 minutes to 9. So, but it's beautiful over here, guys. So yes. The beach beds are not that expensive. The beach beds are €12 for a full day, 2 beds and a shade. So you can also pay in Bitcoin, of course. Sander, groeten, Truc en Remung. Badar Koma, okay, Helmond. I think this is the guy that has in Helmond. Are you the guy with the fruit stand? Yes, with the green hair fingers. Good morning. Who do we have more? Good morning, Caro. Good morning, Stefan, Simon. Good morning, Aloha. Good morning, all over the world. Bonjour. 19 this morning. Bonjour. What do you mean, 19 this morning? Yes, sir. All good, man. He was here also at Bam Bam Beach, talk a little bit funny about Bitcoin, blockchain live, and we had a lot of fun. Of course, he didn't go with dinner with me. He went for dinner with my daughter. You know, typical that Helmond style. You know, no, don't go for dinner with the dad. We go for dinner with the daughter. All good, guys. The weather is good. It's warm. It's getting warm. It needs to be getting warm. It needs to be hotter than my coffee. Good morning, Fido Dido. I need to. Yeah, we'll leave it there. How's the sound, by the way? Because I'm not working with the dead cat. I'm not working with this thing. Like, you know, normally I do this thing. But now without. Is the sound good? Yeah, next time is your turn. That's what they always say. Then they never come back, huh? Bom dia, Nuno. Bom dia, Legion. Greeting from the Netherlands. Greeting here from Portugal. I am in Portugal, Joris. Portugal, Maya Praia at Bam Bam Beach, where we educate people on Bitcoin. You know, we tell them that they need to exit fiat to go into Bitcoin because inflation is theft. They need to use crypto, please, because of that message what is there in the first transaction of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin will go to the moon with a spacesuit, or you will be beamed up into the new world of Bitcoin. All Bitcoin stuff here, guys. For the newcomers that didn't see the bar yet, we have the Bitcoin ballers over here. We have the Bitcoin books over there. We have the Bitcoin there. We have the whale over there. Even people signing that do transactions. We even now have the beach. Look, the Bam bikini over here. That was donated by Miguel. Miguel gave us the Bam Bam bikini. Yes, that was the one worn by his wife, girlfriend, however you call it. I don't even know what it is. I didn't ask him, to be honest. Only 50 people. That's sad. I'm too early? Am I too early for you guys? Now, that was 4 minutes full of shit. Now, let's see what I see on the charts today. I will first take a look at the 4-hour chart, guys. The 4-hour chart on the indicator indicated a long yesterday, but the long was also ended with a short, so there was no profit in that one. And I think nobody took that long because there was a lot of blue. So the moment you see all that blue over there, you don't take the long. That's like deep sea. That's not where the bulls want to play. They want to play on the grass, so it needs to be green. There was a short though, and the short was given in the candle like 8 hours ago. Not a good short, guys, because it was very sudden and was in a time that most people are not awake. So I wouldn't have taken that short as well. So in the 4 hour, we have mixed signals. We are waiting for a nice confirmation of a signal, a long or a short triple confirmation. If you zoom in a little bit, like to the 30-minute or something, there was a beautiful long. Morning. On the 30 minutes, we had a long flag, as you can see over here. That's a beautiful long flag. And there was a candle closing above the yellow stepping line. And the moment it closes above the yellow stepping line, and we see a lot of green here, and we see the blue line above the white line and the white line pointing up, that is when we take the long. So that long, you would still be in. It's not a big profit long, but still it's a small profit, guys. Now, this is how you trade with the Bam Bam indicator. I'm having a VIP group when you buy these indicators, and then you get into Telegram where we chat every day about the charts, Bitcoin, and also other stuff, of course. And you, of course, get access to the Discord. You can also go become a free member of the Discord, but then you don't get access to all the VIP shit that we are doing over there. And I'm calling it shit because it's the shit, man. It's the shit. Google chart is from about 10 years ago. Which Google chart are we talking about? Legion. Kan ik ook met je delen wat ik in de chart heb gevonden? Yes, you can share that with me. Send it. I cannot open my WhatsApp or Telegram here because everything is on the phone that is filming me now. So if you send it to my Telegram, I can give my view on it or whatever, if you prefer to have a view on it. So the sound was okay. I didn't get any feedback on the sound, so I think the sound is okay. New Zealand, good morning, Mr. Barefoot Berry. The plans for the winter, yeah, I just asked my plans. Good morning, Maga from Barcelona. Grumpy, good morning. Caro B, good morning everyone. We are thinking about the plans for the winter. We are doubting between nice Bali or beautiful island Thailand. Thailand, Bali. That's like what we think. Not Indonesia, we just want to have Bali, the island life, or in Thailand, one of the island lives. That would be Phuket or Koh Samui or Koh Phangan. So that is what we are thinking for the winter if everything is open. If we don't get locked down and all that shit, then we will definitely go to Asia. That has been too long ago that we were there. I want to check how the adoption is doing there. I would love to open a Bam Bam beach in Asia somewhere. That would also be really cool. A Bam Bam beach bar somewhere in Bali or somewhere in Thailand. You know, just a small bar like this where people can start to pay with Bitcoin and understand, you know, the small things. Good morning, Liam Higgins. See you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow, Liam. Good morning, Jeffrey Utmistreich. Good morning. Yeah, Discord is an option. We have Discord. It's completely free. There's a lot of groups. Discord has been silent for the last couple of months because I was not there. I was too lazy. I was doing all the beach bar stuff. I promised the community that I will be there like daily again. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm almost there daily, chatting, answering questions, and there's a lot of cool people in that community that want to talk Bitcoin, blockchain, and life as well. So yes. How do you pay for things in Portugal? We pay things for Portugal with Bitcoin. Like if you look at life, the biggest part of your life, the costs, will be housing, groceries, and transportation. So the car we bought with Bitcoin, the house we pay with Bitcoin, the rent, and the groceries we try to pay with Bitcoin coupons like Bitrefill and all that stuff. And when we don't succeed in that, we will use, for example, Crypto.com debit card. So the debit card that gives us access to spend everywhere where Visa is accepted. And in the last ultimatum, not the last, maybe even earlier, like the Crypto.com Visa card is equal about the spending that we do in cash. Because why do we do spending in cash? Because we do OTC deals. What is an OTC deals? It's pretty illegal in some countries, but it's where you and me meet on a beautiful place somewhere on the beach, and you give me cash, I give you Bitcoin. I think it's illegal in most countries. I don't know if it even is illegal in Portugal. You know, it's small amounts sometimes to help people out. So that's also a possibility. Or you go to a Bitcoin ATM, you know, but then I will wear the ATM hat or whatever you want me to wear. on the you can use the links down below the video, but I need to give me 1 second. I need to check something. Hup. And do not disturb because everybody's disturbing me. Sorry for that. Martijn, yo, kijk even mee. I don't know which Martijn it is. Top dat je er bent, Martijn. Discord, just click the link down below my videos. There's a Discord link and that will bring you to Discord. Discord is called the Bitcoin family, of course. Good morning, Sasha. Finally we have Alistair Ryan. Thank you so much for the Australian dollars. I never was tipped in Australian dollars. That's really cool. I got a tip in Australian dollars. Thank you so much. Is there a question behind the tip or is it just like a tip or a bump? Thank you, Alistair Ryan. Rind. I don't know, my English is shit. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, all of you guys. Man, beautiful morning here. The sun is really hot. So it's a beach day. It's gonna be a beach day, a full beach day. At the moment we don't do food. We skipped the food for the summer. I thought that food would be very important, but then again, Jim, the one that is working here mostly, thought it was too much work, so we skipped it because we jumped into this beach bar like in the peak of the season. We didn't start in April and just warmed up. We started in July, so it was like bam, directly a peak season. So there was not much time for thinking. However, we are thinking about doing food from today. So I think Jim is doing groceries now, and we do like small things like toasties or simple things. I don't know what he's buying. Just to test in October and November. Yes, November we are open as well. If people like to have some food. Yeah, we should be do better ballen. Did I send you the link on Discord in the YouTube video content? What link? I don't. That link. The link of the chart. Okay, amazing. I'm gonna check that later. Yes, it's very good weather. Martijn, die je altijd volgt en al bijna 2 jaar oud. Die Martijn. Okay, thank you. Now I know which Martijn it is. I'm asking that Martijn because there's 2 Martijns. One Martijn is also living here in Lagos. So that's why I'm asking to be sure, because maybe he would visit me then here now. That's why I'm asking. I know that the chart. Yes, the chart. Yes, I understand. Guys, did you see yesterday's video? And my question about yesterday's video is that something that you can relate to, or is that something that is like, nah, Didi, you're taking it too far. Brabant, allemaal de gekste daar, jongen. Zonder vuurbal, gek. Of is niet Brabant? Ja, ook ongeveer zo. It's not the walk and talk. It's the talk that I had about certain subjects yesterday. I just want to know if people understand it. Check the whale activity BTC to UOB Binance. What's going on? I didn't check it, Arne. Can you just text us what you mean? All the whale activity BTC to UOB and to Binance. You think that the BTCs are going to be sold over there? I don't know. I don't think so. Clear. De pompkamer. Yeah, now I know again. Pompen. Morgen vraag je. Guys, all these questions. Is Bitcoin going to crash to 12K, to 10K, to 15K? I made 4 videos this week. In those videos, 4 times I told people that my opinion, if I look at TA, if I look at the charts and the history of the chart of Bitcoin, so everything that happened in the past in Bitcoin, and if I combine that with everything that happened in the past to Bitcoin, in indicators or Puel multiple, for example, or the RHODL, and all these charts, the short-term hodler, the long-term, everything combined makes me think and decide for my portfolio that the bottom is in. So for me, the bottom is in. I don't believe a 12K crash. I don't believe a 15K crash. I believe that we're going sideways around this area forms a longer, which will create a very, 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 very strong bottom because of the time it spends around that level. So we spend the time around the level in 2017 top 20k, and then now again before that we went into the huge bull run, we spent some time, and now again. So that's creating a huge strong bottom over there. So for me, if I look at the charts, the bottom is in. If I look at the news, we could drop because they are telling me when the Fed puts another 0.75 points, we will crash. No, we didn't crash. We're still at the same level as yesterday before the announcement. So for me, that was not a crash. But they also tell me we could crash even further because of crisis and all that stuff. Good morning.
Good morning.
No worries. Hi, I need to work as well, guys. I need to work as well.
I want a cola zero.
A cola zero.
Yes, and one bottle of water.
You
Big
small
one.
one or a big one?
A big one.
Big one. That's exactly €5. Take some coffee. I will be back. Yes, that's the positive thing. Look, always beautiful women here at the bar every morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Look, and we also have a new lifeguard. Look, also a handsome
Hello.
lifeguard this morning.
Victor, nice to meet you, guys. But probably never came a lifeguard as me.
Have a lovely day.
You
Bye.
too as well.
Ciao.
Enjoy
Bye.
the sun.
Bye.
So, yes, I'm back. Yeah.
Can I have a coffee?
Yeah, a small coffee.
Yeah, please.
The cola is €2.50, guys, and the coffee is €1.50, and the big bottles are €2.50, and the small bottles are €1.50. It's cheap as fuck here on the beach.
And I want like I smoked with banana and banana.
Yeah, give me a sec. The coffee.
Banana and
first.
strawberry.
Banana strawberry smoothie.
Yeah.
Oi, we have a healthy lifeguard. He wants smoothie in the morning, guys.
I'm just a surfer, not that health. I eat shit as well.
Yeah, she was a nice woman. All the women that come here are nice. It's all good morning. Yeah, we also have a double bottom in the weekly. So if I need to chill another influencer that makes really cool videos, you should be watching him as well. I think his name is CRYPTOCURRENCIES University, Steve. He made a video like 3 days ago with a beautiful analyze on why we also see the bottom. But guys, okay, today in the evening when I'm finished this beach thing here, then I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'm gonna make a video and why the bottom is in. I will show you all the indicators why the bottom is in. So that's what I'm gonna do because people just don't understand. But you know, everything is shouting buy. Everything. We are heavily oversold, so we need to start buying. The RSI heavily oversold. Everything is oversold. Everything is pointing to me. Even that the Bitcoin mining is increasing again. Everything is telling me the bottom is in. But again, if we have a war or we have a pandemic or we have like Black Swan event number 2566, yeah, we could crash.
Sorry to be curious and ask.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like you are a YouTuber. I saw yesterday you beat the Bitcoin family, right? Yeah, because Flavio just showed me. Like,
Yeah, so we
they were
just do
making-
everything.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Didi.
Didi.
Your name is?
Victor.
Victor. Nice to meet you,
bro.
Victor. So I've been YouTubing for two and a half, 3 years.
All right. It's
Sorry?
car.
Yeah, this one. I just like to do YouTube in the mornings.
Nice.
I like my community. They talk to me. Now you need to talk to Victor. Victor is a lifeguard.
Actually, I was thinking about this now because I just bought a bike
Yeah.
to come in the way to work here.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I went to Praia de Piedade
Yeah.
to watch the sunset there, and it's amazing. If I could have the camera filming
Beautiful.
that, all the way riding there, it's amazing.
What time were you there?
I was like 7:50 because I just left 10 minutes before 7, and then
Beautiful.
it's amazing. I have a like picture, but my phone is not that really good actually.
So the sunset here is beautiful, guys. I'm gonna make a
It's the
smoothie.
best sunset I ever seen in my life, actually. Because where I come from, I'm from Brazil, so we just use it to see the sunrise, not the sunset. You
I
know?
think if you go to the west coast, even more beautiful.
Yeah, I'm living at the west coast. I'm from Peniche.
Ah, you're from Peniche.
Yeah, I was living in Ericeira actually, and then I moved to Peniche in March. And it's way better because we have surfed the whole year, man. And they said it's just for starting now the season, September, and then it's until May. You have some
Next
good waves, and then for the summer it's really not that good waves and really crowded, to be honest.
Too crowded.
Too crowded for me. I can't go to a place like this, you know. Even to live in spots like that, I can't. I need to be in a quiet spot for me.
There we go. Smooth tea. So, yes, working as well. I'm back. Ah, look, we even have more viewers when I make smoothies. Yeah, ASMR. Guys, you know where I am. I'm in Portugal. I will ask Victor later if when he comes back, if he has sets and if he knows what Bitcoin is. I will ask all your questions. So for me, yeah, again, we were talking serious, but then you disrupted again. But for me, the bottom is in. Or if you look at TA, the charts show me the bottom is in. That's why I'm buying Bitcoin. Every time we go around 18K, like these levels, I buy. I don't care. I don't want to see 15K. I don't want to see 12K. I want to see 12, 15K maybe for you guys that you can buy cheaper, but then you should have bought when I was already doing YouTube videos at 3K and 1K and all that stuff. So for me, the bottom is in, and I think that the news is not gonna change that. I don't think that the news is gonna change it. You know, we can see that the weekends. That is what you. If you look at the short-term hodler and the long-term hodler lines, it's two lines. So you have one line coming down. That's a short-term hodler, and when you have one line coming up, that's a long-term hodler. They are almost crossing. They are almost crossing. And every time when they cross in the past, that is the moment the bottom was in, and can start to focus on this new sideways starting of the bull run. So the short-term hodler, which means, in my opinion, the weak hands, when that line comes down, less weak hands, they're selling, they're afraid, they're short-term minded, just like the people that believed in the COVID and all that stuff and the vaccination, short-term minded. They don't believe in history, that we conquered all flus already. They think that this new flu will kill us all. Now, short-term minded, short-term hodlers going down. They are selling. The long-term hodlers line is going up. More long-term hodlers. So they are buying. So they are buying all the weak hands Bitcoins, which at the cross means that then there are more long-term hodlers than short-term hodlers. So there is less selling pressure to Bitcoin. And when there is less selling pressure to Bitcoin, the price is able to rise again. From the ashes, re-rise. I hope that is a little bit clear. The guys are asking Victor if you own any Bitcoin.
No, because I never tried it actually. I had tried like the stock exchange some years ago,
Yeah.
but I lost a lot of money, and I was like too addicted to that
Take it
shit.
easy. Okay, so he doesn't own anymore. He was in a stock exchange. He was with those people we fight against, the suits that try
Yeah.
to rule the world.
But I still believe in it, but I don't have money for the moment to invest on it, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna maybe talk some more about him later. How we can help him to maybe earn bitcoins. He should ask bitcoins to do lifeguarding. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing lifeguard because I love to be
Yeah.
at the beach and I love
But
to
they should pay you.
live at the
They
beach.
should pay you in bitcoin.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah. I would accept that if you could like. If I could be the lifeguard for here, you know, directly, always for all the seasons, and then I can accept Bitcoin actually.
He would accept bitcoin.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Of course.
Yes.
But the point is, you have like a deal with an association here,
Yeah.
so I cannot work for you and get the money from Bitcoin.
The point is, we do everything illegal. We don't. We don't get it. No, there is an
I mean,
association.
I'm not the guy who,
No, decides. Yeah.
you know, I'm not about this. I mean, I don't like to pay that much taxes and stuff, you know, because Portugal is a poor country, to be honest.
Yeah.
and they pay that much taxes for everything. The rent here is too expensive and stuff like that,
But
but the food is not that expensive. So
The cool thing of Portugal is if you own Bitcoin, you don't pay taxes.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Bitcoin, you don't need to pay taxes, and then you can earn some money in Portugal.
Yeah.
And like don't get fucked up. Sorry to say that, but don't get fucked up from the taxes, you know, because you don't need to.
I don't even know. I don't even know what taxes is.
That's.
I will have yes, of course. I will educate. I always educate, guys. You know that. Go fund for Victor. The government should
Oh,
pay
guys.
him. It says
It's all live now at YouTube.
always live. Yes, always live.
Nice.
Yeah. What is here?
I'm gonna follow you.
1 million. Good morning. Yes, 65% not selling. Yeah, so it's almost 65% is like long-term hodlers, guys. This, believe me, when the long-term hodler line is crossing the short-term hodler line, it only happened 2 times in history. Both of these 2 times, the bottom was in. So the TA is telling me the bottom is in. The news is telling me that we will crash to 0. Okay? Hope you understand what I'm saying.
That's really a good move. It's move.
Good. This is the best smoothie. I make the best smoothie of the beach.
It's my breakfast every day
Yeah.
in the morning.
It's a healthy breakfast, huh?
Yeah, because it's easy to make it fast, you know, and
Fast,
health,
and you drink it,
and
you
you
don't
have
to-
some
Yeah.
powerful for the morning.
The macro is still looking bad. Now, Dragon, then tell me why macro is still looking bad. Because the moment there will be a crisis, the rich people, they will search for store of value. The rich people, if they see a bad macroeconomical environment, they hedge their capital into store of values like gold or Bitcoin. So why is the macro bad? Tell me. 9K. I'm not gonna see 9K ever. If we see 9K, I will stop YouTubing. But I did not know I was in the... Go up. All good, guys. All good.
Macro, you mean the company?
No, they
No, the
mean
macro-
macroeconomics.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
mean
okay.
that there is a crisis and a war and all that shit, but I don't care about the war. We just care about love.
That's for what we live. Actually,
I think we will see $1 million Bitcoin, but I do think it can take all the way up to 2030, or maybe even one bull run longer. Because if these bull runs returns are going to be less and less and less, if we take the first bull run return on investment, which was I think 230,000% profit, divide that by 5.3 and again by 5.3 and now again by 5.3, that would mean that the next bull run would be around 4 times. If we proceed in this logarithmic growth curve that we have, that would mean that we only go times 4 from the bottom. If the bottom is 10K, we only would go to 40K, which would mean that the whole Bitcoin model is broken. If the bottom is 20K, that's 17, 18, 20K where we are now, and we go times 4, that would mean that we make a new all-time high. So for me, we are going to see a new all-time high. There are some people that don't believe in the new all-time high. I think it will be a 90K to 140K top. That's what I believe. 90K to 140K. In between that will be the new top. The top is not going to be $1 million this time. I think the next time, again, then it will be higher. But then also it's more clear which countries are supporting Bitcoin and which countries don't support Bitcoin. I think whole South America is going to support Bitcoin big ass because all their currencies are fucked up. They are like nothing. It's inflation. They need to go.
the first continent, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna like be allowed to use everywhere and pay
Everywhere.
whatever you want to buy. You can pay.
Good
with
morning.
Bitcoin in Brazil because I mean when I left, when I was at the stock exchange, my friends they were investing in Bitcoin, and they told me like get the whole fucking money and invest on Bitcoin,
Bitcoin,
and
yeah.
they are millionaire now. Like they're still doing Bitcoins,
Yeah.
and like in Brazil, in São Paulo, and in many states, you can like just earn money with Bitcoin. Have some companies working for that already,
Yeah.
you know, and it's getting like really,
But how?
I mean, really close for the reality there.
How volatile is the Brazil real? So like,
For euros now,
but the coffee. how much was the coffee in reals?
Actually, I'm not sure because I'm here for years now.
Okay.
But when I was living there, for example, a pack of cigarette was 10 reais.
Is that now still the same 10 reais or is it?
Yeah, it's still around this. But for example, the gas was 7, was 5, and then it came 8, and there was like the economy was pretty broke, and then almost 10 reais per liter
for gas.
for gas.
Almost double price. We see it all over the world.
And then
all
it's
over the
like when you don't need to be worried about the taxes, the economy can be really broke and you don't care really because it's not gonna change as much for you, you know?
I think we all should stop paying taxes.
Yeah, I mean,
But collectively, what would the government do?
I mean, if bars like this could accept Bitcoin, for example, and people who would earn not that really as much money
Yeah.
could pay with Bitcoin, it could like worth it, you know, like in 10 years, like a house for them, for
Yeah.
example, you know, just in taxes, so you don't spend paying taxes.
I know. That's
Crazy, that's fucking crazy, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's why I sold the house.
You sold the house?
I sold my house and put everything in Bitcoin.
Nice. That's a good thing to think about.
Google 2012. I'm gonna check the Google chart later.
Later, I'm gonna ask you some stuff like
Yeah.
to teach me how could I invest and get like
Do
slowly
you read
back.
sometimes?
Huh?
Do you also read books?
Yeah, yeah.
Look, if you want, just if you're bored, but not if you don't wanna. But I think this one. Where's the good book? Yeah. This one is a really. This is a really good book in Portuguese. If you wanna read. This,
Yeah.
It's about Bitcoin.
Can you borrow me? For-
Just take it back every day.
I'm gonna be here to 30, but I can read it
If
like
you want to
in
read
some
if you-
days. Yeah.
All good. It's
Nice,
completely
bro.
Portuguese. It's a really good book. It's not too thick. The other one is the best one.
The standard.
The Bitcoin Standard. This one is the best. But it's yeah. You can also read that one. That's the best book, but it's a little bit thick, so that's why.
It probably explain like how Bitcoin work
It's
and all the settings.
Yeah. Yeah. But also how it works, macroeconomical, microeconomical.
For all the society working like
Why
this
that one-
properly, how it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Using like
That is
okay.
this.
Okay.
I think-
But I can read this first and then because I don't need to. You know,
just take your
Yeah. I
Take
can-
your time.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, we are a library as well. No.
Not just invest in Bitcoin. It's culture, guys.
Let's see.
Bitcoin culture.
What do we have more? Can you send greetings to my husband? He's watching you right now. Greetings to Saza. Where is Saza? I don't think he's watching me here or is he watching me on YouTube? But all the greetings to Saza. Thank you for watching. Thank you for looking at the YouTube videos that I make every day. May 25, top will be about 95k. Yes, Sasha, that's
See you guys.
See
Have
you.
a nice
Ciao,
day.
ciao. And so there are some indications that the bull run top could be lower than people expect, and that could lead to 25 May, indeed 95k. There are some charts showing that as well. But you know what always happens? These new predictions of these new all-time highs, they always happen during this moment that we are finding the bottom. That's the coolest part. So in my opinion, that's also an indication again that we're finding the bottom, guys. We are looking at the bottom area. So I would be buying. Bro, Finn gonna he's not gonna steal my book. It will go up. USA basement will go up 100 eventually. You know what it is? If those base points go up, it always also means that in the end they will be need to print money again, because people can't pay more interest. And if the United States will increase the base points, that also means that the United States debt to foreign countries is like 1 billion, I think, a month. So then you're almost bankrupt. So you need to print money to be able to pay your debts. So printing money leads again to buying Bitcoin as well. So let's see, guys. Yeah, that was the I just gave the Bitcoin standard. This one is the Portuguese version. At the moment, we have the Portuguese version and we have the Dutch version. The Bitcoin standard. I buy all the books, guys, at Consensus Network. This one, Consensus Network. If you buy and pay with Bitcoin, you get 10% off. So buy your books at Consensus Network. That one. There's a link down below my videos. I have an affiliate link, of course. Then you get some extras. So use the link. But you can also get and pay with Bitcoin and get an extra 10% off. But that's why I do everything at Consensus Network. All of them. All of them. I want to support those companies. That this one is also Portuguese. I also have them in Dutch. But I want to support those countries, companies that accept Bitcoin and give a discount. So. Still no feedback on the sound, so the sound should be pretty good. Sorry that I didn't answer all the questions. No. Worst case 9,000 pounds, so you do not must stop with YouTube. If we break the 20k for longer, this would be really bad for the next 8 years. Now, I don't think that it would be really bad because it would be in line with the model that we already follow for over 13 years. If we do break that model, then I think it could be really bad. But that's my opinion, but it's all good. Do we make any board sports? I don't do any board sports, but we do have some. If you use our bets, you can also use 2 pedal boards and 2 surfboards just to play around. The sea is really flat at the moment. So it's a beautiful day for paddle boarding, surfing not so good. Yeah, you just use them if you're here. Higher interest with all debt in the world for disaster. Fed won't pivot yet. Yes, I agree. Ronaldinho, I saw some really cool stories this morning when I was waking up. I was watching some reels. Yeah, he was a very good player. Why would I change the opening hours on Google Maps, David? The opening hours are still the same. I think the opening hours are 9 to 7, and that's our opening hours. Een ruis. Do you hear music or a ruis? Een ruis. That's very strange because I don't have anything. I could maybe attach the mic. Let me know if the sound is better now, okay guys? I'm just gonna try to fix something. Een klein, okay, ruis, kraak. Okay, let me know if the sound is better like this. Let me know if now the sound is better. 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3. Buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Is the sound better? Sounds fine? Better now? Yeah, it's better. Okay, perfecto. Thank you. Then we are going to do it. Okay. Then now I am using the dead cat, so that is better. I think the ruis is coming from the echo around it. So this one is better. Sorry for the first 38 minutes of listening to me with ruis. Only ruis now. Okay, I can't help it anymore. I will buy a new video camera or something, whatever, to do YouTube lives. What do we have more? Did we see more questions? Looks like we'll hit the 14k on the monthly, maybe. The monthly was a very strange thing that I saw on the monthly. I saw that the if you look at the MACD on the monthly, the previous red bar was deeply red, and the new one that we were creating was like pinkish red. So that means we are turning back. But now it's deeply red again. So it's fighting on the monthly. So it's very important to see how the monthly will close in like 10 days. And if that monthly will close lower, then we could be in trouble. But still, all the other indicators for me tell me at the moment that we saw a bottom. I'm just looking at TA. My personal opinion is TA tells me what I should be buying and when I should be buying. The news is only making me stress out. The news is only telling me to freak out and sell my bitcoins to all the rich people that want to buy the bitcoins pretty cheap. So that is what I think. But again, everybody has a different opinion, and that's a good. That's good. There's many influencers you can follow. Again, if you want to follow an influencer that I really like to follow, then that would be. Oh my god, my telephone! I don't know what is happening with my telephone, but this telephone is really fucked up. Sorry for that word. That would be creating Crypto University. I really like it. A lot of noise on the voice. I really don't understand how that is possible. But sorry for that. Maybe it's the internet. Okay. Now somebody's telling me that the sound is better before. Ah, yeah. Exactly. I don't want to be depending on news. I want to be depending on charts because I often think that the news is creating after they see a move in the charts. Just like I think that Elon Musk is tweeting often after the move of Dogecoin already happened. Like it's only a split of second or 10 seconds or 1 minute, but I think he did it after. Yesterday, Willmouth ate all buyers. Yes. Better is to look at the weekly. Yes, I love the weekly. The stream yesterday was one of the best speeches for the true value of Bitcoin. Yes, but it didn't get that much likes. So that is how you understand. I'm going to come back to that, of course. But that is how you understand that. That is how I understand that the crypto community is changing. I made a video yesterday that was explaining exactly why we should be in Bitcoin and all that stuff in a very clear way. By accident, probably, I made a clear video once in a time. But that video doesn't get views. Why doesn't it get views? Because it doesn't show people how much money they can make quickly by trading. The community is shifting to wanting to make more and more money, because they believe that more and more money will lead to happiness, instead of adapting or creating adoption in Bitcoin that will lead to more equal life, and that will lead to more happiness, in my opinion. But you know, I must not be always negative, so I hope I always have the dream that somewhere in the future it will be okay again and that people understand it, and that's why I keep making these videos. But doesn't necessarily mean more money means more freedom, guys. It's not always that. It's not always that. You know the song, more money, more problems? More money, more problems. Morning.
Oh, Didi.
Good morning. Ciao.
Good morning.
We have one very good Italian Bitcoiner over there. YouTube live.
Ciao, guys.
Coffee?
Yes.
Small one, huh?
Yes.
So I think that is what people need to understand. It's not only about money, it's about the revolution. We are changing the world. And money is a little bit part of it, but the part that needs to be part of being the money is you should be withdrawing all your money from your banks. You should be withdrawing all your money from the traditional systems and put it into Bitcoin or any other currency that is better than the fiat that you're supporting at the moment. Because that system wants to make you poor. And our system wants to make everybody equally rich a little bit. Ciao, Italian amigo, somebody is saying. Nice day, construction, want to get out. Health is most important. Toon is zeer goed. Als du nur... Yeah, I cannot change the sound. Maybe it's internet, guys. More money means more freedom. Yeah. That's why so many millionaires they do suicide, because they are happy because of their millions. And espresso at the moment is €1.50. So how much would that be? Yeah, take your time. There's nobody swimming. Oi, watch out!
And that's then happen now. It just step on it and then I just kick it.
What was the question again? Espresso. So if people would pay now for the espresso with Bitcoin, I would tell you, I would do a new payment. I would do €1.50, done. That would be 7,820 sets, guys, at the moment. That's the price that you pay here now for a coffee. It's changing, 7,820 cents. So that's how easy it is. Rotterdam. I don't even understand why people are still in euro. Fuck the euro. Get rid of your euros and buy Swiss francs or Norwegian crowns. The euro is gonna fuck you up. The Swiss francs is a little bit more stable, I think, and the Norwegian crown as well. So for me, if I would have euro, I would exchange them all to one of these currencies. If you want to support the banks and wars and obligatory vaccinations and wearing face masks, and if you want to support that industry, then leave your money at the bank and give taxes to the government so that they can buy a new speedboat and do all that stuff for their king. If you want to be free and have freedom and don't worry, be happy and spend a lot of cool time on the beach with all other Bitcoiners, you go into Bitcoin. That's how simple it is.
Yes.
Yes. Yesterday we had dinner. We had dinner in Jardin. We had a good food. So there's a lot of Bitcoiners here. Yes. Manson, where would it be? Yeah, people need to understand how bad it is to have fiat, but that's my opinion, guys. There's an inverse head and shoulders on the 1 year chart, guys. I always tell you to zoom out, but if you're gonna zoom out to the 1 year chart, that is maybe one step too far. The monthly and the weekly is okay, but like the 1 year chart, if you want to zoom out to the 1 year chart, you can better zoom out to the 13-year chart. You see, we only go up. We have only been going up. So for me, we will go up. But my friend over here is also a very good trader. He's trading every day. That's his occupation. Trading Bitcoins. Echt France? Who's France? The 13-year chart makes me happy. Yeah, then you can see only going up, guys. If you just zoom out far enough, you can see that we go up all the time. Is this circle gonna break and are we going to fall down now from the top of the logarithmic growth curve of the last 13 years, bam, to zero? I don't see that happening. Is the growth path decreasing? Like, are we going times less every bull cycle? Yes, I see that happening. Exactly, I told you guys, I saw a cool video, I think it was by CryptoCurrencies University Steve. He calculated exactly that the diminishing return of every bull cycle top from the bottom, starting with 230,000%, divided by 5.3, you get the next bull run top, divided by 5.3, you get the next bull run top, that was a 2017 top around 20k, divided again by 5.3, and that's how you get the next bull run tops. Not the amount, but the growth divided by 5.3. Not 20k divided by 5.3, but the amount of growth divided by. Calculated. Then would put the next bull run top around 90k. Yes, Elko, that one. Cool video. I really like his videos as well. Yes, I think I'm the only YouTuber that also promotes other YouTube channels. Why? Because it's not my main income to do YouTube videos, and other YouTubers, they want to keep everything for themselves, I think, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Bitcoin will lead to freedom. That's the right thing. And it's not only the worth of Bitcoin, but it's also the value, not the value of Bitcoin, but it's also the fundamentals of Bitcoin. Good morning. Oh my god, 50 minutes already. Brrrr. Bongo! 1050 days would it put it indeed in May. So most people that saw the video are now guessing that again. So let's see. To the moon. Yeah. So for me also times 7. The chart shows me times 4. If you look at TA, analyzing the history of Bitcoin moves, then we would go times 4 the next time. If you look at my emotionally value attached to Bitcoin, I think we could even go times 7 in the next bull run. So there's a difference between emotionally thought and the TA. More coffee?
No, no.
No, only one.
It's the third.
The third already. You want to share your vision about the Bitcoin price?
No.
No?
I let you share the price target.
Are you in a trade today?
Not yet.
Not yet, but
I'm
you
waiting a senior.
And which trade are you going to take? On which chart? 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
On the 15 minute, waiting for an hour confirmation.
Yes.
And you take a long then with the leverage or no leverage?
A bit of leverage. Maximum 9 pair.
Maximum 9 leverage.
Yes, 9 pair.
So, and the signal would tell you to enter at a certain level and then exit with
And another level that is not so far. So
it's a small profit.
a small profit, but every maybe 4 hours, 5 hours,
Yeah.
you can take it a profit. So every day maybe you can do 1, 2, 3%.
But if you do 3% every day, that's almost 100% every month.
Yes.
So that's how it works in trading, bit by bit. Don't go for 1000% pumps. Go for every day 2-3%. That's a shitload of money. A bank pays you 6% a year. Well, it was paying you 6% a year in the 90s. Now they pay. You need to pay the bank now, like zero. You pay
With
negative
the
interest.
By the inflation.
Inflation as well. All
Inflation,
this shit, yeah.
you lose money.
What? I can't read it. Yeah, I need to go to screen. It's like the weather now is good, guys. It's I think 25 degrees today. It's not going to be cloudy. It's going to be a beautiful day. So I think it's the weather stays like this all the way in December. So even with Christmas, between 11 and 5 in the evening, you can still be on the beach. It's 25 degrees. Only after 5 in the evening it gets chilly. You need to wear a vest. And in the mornings it's a little bit chilly, but in the afternoons it's always nice. Hello Australia, thank you Stefan for finding the channel. Which video film did you see about the family? There's a few, so probably one on Arte, which is German spoken. Didi binnenkort stormed. Yeah, I think there's a lot of rich Dutch when coming here. I just ordered. It's on the way. I think it's one. How much? I think 150 cans of these beautiful Bitcoin beers. I think they will arrive this week because they were all out and they come from the Netherlands. So it's hop to flow beer, like stock to flow model, but then hop to flow beer. It has a little bit more percent. It's like 6.9%. Really good beer. So I ordered a new amount. I think 150 cans. So that's enough for the Bitcoin beer drinkers because those ones are like pretty expensive. I'm selling those beers for €5, which is not expensive if you look at the beer because it's 10 times better than all the other shit beer here that we have in Portugal. I'm not a beer drinker, but I hear. So I would buy that beer. Austria, yes, the one without the kangaroos. I know. Yeah. Is it allowed to camp at the beach? I don't think it's allowed, but are you going to be chased away? I don't think you will be chased away. I think people do camp on the beach, and also behind the beach there's a lot of parking spots where you can put your van and everything. So it's not that it is illegal. I think our beds are also comfortable in the evenings. If you want to sleep them, they are there. Just guard them while you're sleeping. Hey, Bitcoin back at 19,150. So I should have taken the 15-minute trade this morning that the indicator was telling me. I didn't. Why not? Because I was making this video. Where in the Netherlands that beer? I think, I don't know. I ordered it. I think it's on the website 21 mil. There is an Instagram and Telegram 21 mil. I think that is where you buy the beers. The website is also, there is the Dutch bargain. Dutch bargain, maybe that one there over there. You can't read it. Dutch bargain. So just check that website. But you shouldn't be buying the beer, man. You should be visiting this bar and buy the beer here, man. You should be giving rounds away to all the Bitcoiners here. Do you think Bitcoin will crash to 7K? They're asking you if you think that Bitcoin will crash to 7,000 or 9,000.
I don't think.
He doesn't think as well. I agree with him. I agree with the sentence on my t-shirt. Don't worry, be happy. Again, I will say it the last time, and then I'm not going to repeat again because I've said it now 10 times in this video and all the other videos I make. If I look at TA, at the charts, and the history of the Bitcoin, and at all the indicators, if you're talking about the RHODL or the Puel multiple or the MACDs or the RSI, if I look at all that, then TA wise, I can only conclude that the bottom is in. TA wise, I can only conclude that the bottom is in because the charts show me we can't go lower on the RSI, we can't go lower on all these indicators because we are even as low as the previous bear market bottoms and we are seeing a turnaround again. Very important is that we can see the short-term hodler line coming down, the long-term hodler line going up. These will cross today or tomorrow. Every time when we cross with those two lines in the previous two bull cycles, we can see that the bottom was in, which means the short-term hodlers, the weak hands, they are selling. They are afraid that Bitcoin will crash to 12K. They're selling. And the long-term hodlers are buying up these Bitcoins. And the moment we reverse, that we have more long-term hodlers in the market and then short-term hodlers, those long-term hodlers are not like these, how do you say that in a very respectful way? Are not these screaming, crazy, emotionally attached traders like, oh, Bitcoin is dropping, bro, sell, sell, sell. These long-term hodlers, they are in it for the long term. They just buy these Bitcoin cheap and they just hodl. And the moment they become more than the short-term hodlers, there is less selling pressure. Nobody is selling anymore. And when the less selling pressure is there, when less people are selling, these long-term hodlers are hodling and buying more. That is when we see the fundamentals change and that the market will shift more bullish again. That's how it has been working always, and it probably will be working like that always. Hope that was a clear explanation. But if you have 10 Bitcoins, for example, don't worry, just be happy. If you have 5 Bitcoins, for example, also don't worry, be happy. Somewhere in the future, you will be a millionaire by just hodling. If you can buy a cup of coffee for the million or like a million cup of coffee in the future because of inflation, that is up to us. Because if you keep supporting those motherfuckers with the central banks and the central institutions and the fucking fiat, then they will always be calculating the cup of coffee in euros. So that cup of coffee will become more expensive in euros. And if we will be calculating Bitcoins to euros in the future, we can have a shitload of Bitcoins, but it's not buying us as much as coffee as it is today. If we get more beach bars like this that also accept Bitcoins for a cup of coffee and it will calculate the coffee in sets, then in the future we can take control on the monetary system again as humanity. But maybe that's too far-fetched for most of the people that are watching my YouTube videos, so I will stop talking about that. But hopefully it sounds logical to a few of you. Just bought some Bitcoin, I haven't been to a Bitcoin beach in El Salvador. I haven't been there. I will go there once, but I can tell you already it will not be my favorite beach. Why? It's a black beach. I don't like black sand. I like white sand beaches with palm trees and that kind of stuff. So for me, the ingredients of a perfect holiday is palm trees, white sand beach, beautiful water, volleyball, two women teams playing volleyball with each other in slow motion, like you see everything moving. That's my perfect holiday. That's why I have the volleyball field, guys. BTC is rising again. It all depends how you look at Bitcoin. If you look zoomed out, it's always rising. Yes, I have a very beautiful hat from El Zonte because somebody gave it to me. Catherine was there, a German family, and they came and they brought me the t-shirt from Bitcoin Beach, and they brought me a hat from Bitcoin Beach. So that was a present given to me by some people I really admire for what they did, because Catherine and her family, also 2 kids, they also sold their house in Germany a few years ago because they called me and they were like, should we sell the house and buy Bitcoin? And we saw your video, and I'm like, you want to do this by phone? And they were like, yeah, we can do this by phone. So yes, I would do it. They did it. They sold their house, they went into Bitcoin, and I've been traveling the world now also for 2 years with their family as a Bitcoin family. So yeah, they brought that present to me as a probably thank you for that advice. End of October you will come for some beers. Beautiful. I will see you end of October. Do you need chairs? And there's also some chairs still, I think, inside there if you want. If you want to sit there.
Sit there on the shadow.
I will join you in a minute. I will end the live. It's already 1 hour, guys. A 1 hour live. So I'm gonna have some coffee, because sometimes you also need to zoom in live and just talk with people instead with a camera. The dollar cost averaging is the best if you just don't want to trade. If you just want to hodl, just keep buying Bitcoins. This t-shirt, you can buy this t-shirt in my web shop. Go to thebitcoinfamily.com, thebitcoinfamily.com, because there is only one real Bitcoin family, thebitcoinfamily.com. Why only one real Bitcoin family? Because there's only one real Bitcoin family that doesn't own bank accounts, I believe. So that's why you should go there, and then you visit the shop, and there you can find these t-shirts and many other t-shirts as well. Also a lot of hats, also Bitcoin bikinis, a lot of stuff. Everyone that will wear a t-shirt from our shop or a bikini from our shop and visits the Bitcoin bar will get the first Bacardi Cola free from me. Yeah, that's why we play the music on the back, because I want to have music on the back. I can't play a popular music anymore because then YouTube is banning me. So this is all license-free music that I'm playing. So I support the artists that need to become famous, and also I don't get banned by YouTube because I pay a subscription to be able to play license-free music. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel. I hope you all enjoyed all the information, and see you tomorrow again. I did a 1 hour live. I'm gonna drink some coffee now, and maybe later, if I'm still bored or whatever, I go live again. But to know now, I want to spend some time here with my Italian mafia friend. Yes, because we are gonna talk about trading Bitcoin a little bit more. Good. See you guys. Never listen to this guy. No, never listen to me. Backspect. And again, I love it that people do that, because then I can hide them and they are gone. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, guys. Again, see you next time, guys. Again, get proper English. See you next time again, guys. Bam.